Hey, this is Abhinav. In this workflow, I'm going to explain how to configure an AI agent in the Anatan workflow. So you can see this is the Anatan workflow. So I'll give you a rough logic of how this working initially. Then later we'll be diving into the each and every configuration of nodes. So this one is something called a chat trigger node. So whenever you give an input or chat something, then that must trigger the workflow. So that will be handled by this node. So the input will be going to an AI agent, and AI agent have basically three important parts. One is the brain, which is called a chat model, and I have connected an OpenAI chat model for that. And other is the memory, where if you got a brain but if you don't got a memory, then still it's a problem, right? And after there is another tool. It's like, you got a brain and you got a memory, but if you don't have hands and legs, then still it might not be sophisticated system. So these tools, but for this workflow I'm not adding any tools because till now I didn't explain how to configure the tool. But later on in the more further videos, I'll be explaining you how to make a complex workflows where the brain have an access to so many tools and you can do crazy things with it. So let's dive into an example. So let's say here I have written, "Hello, this is Abhinav." So it have went to the brain, and it have fed it into the memory, and it have given me a reply. Let's try quickly another one. Can you teach me how to cook? So you can see the input went to a brain, which is the chat model, and later it have fed it into a simple memory. That's simple. Now let's start how to make this workflow always from scratch. So here I have to get a trigger node. So I use chat trigger node. There are different ways of triggering the NetN workflow, but currently I want to restrict only for chat trigger. Later you have to add an AI agent. So in AI agent, you can see there are two ways of giving a system input or a user prompt. So one is from the connecting to the previous chat trigger node. As we know, the chat trigger node is connected previously. So it will be directly taking the input from that. Or otherwise, if you want to get a more customized experience in some other different workflows, then you have to define all by yourself. So you can see this is the user message or the user prompt. So we can define custom prompts with it. Later we can give a system instructions. It's like an instruction manual for the system. But for this video, I'm only restricting myself to get into a chat connected chat trigger node. Now I'm going to add an chat model, which is OpenAI chat model. You can see here I have already configured credentials. I have explained how to configure credentials in other video. Later I have also selected a model. Now I have to choose memory. There are different ways of feeding memory, like you can use PostGRE and MongoDB, Redis chat memory. But Anatan also offers an embedded simple node. It's called simple memory. And in simple memory, there is something called a window context length. It's like remembering how long the about the conversation. If the conversation is very lengthy, then you have to set the window context length high so that it can remember the more number of conversations from you. So that's it. Your node is configured. Now you can add a tool here. Let's say Google Calendar. Now you have to configure this. Like already I have done configuration. So for me it works. So let's see now our agent equipped with calendar is ready, but I delete it. Thank you.